Hello everyone, I want to specially welcome you to Codeverse channel. So here at Codeverse, we are a group of instructors who teach you on website design and development. We teach you how to build websites using different languages, and we also give you tips on any tech related content. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please do so. In our previous video, we talked about the walkthrough of how the cPanel works, the features that are embedded inside the cPanel. And please, if you have not watched that video, kindly go to our YouTube channel and watch that particular video. We're going to learn about the cPanel and the sections that are made available in the cPanel. So right now in this video, we're going to be looking at how we can be able to install a CMS. We're going to look at how we can install the CMS called WordPress. Now, WordPress is a CMS that is very popular, and it is actually used by millions of people worldwide. Now, most websites you see globally, most of these websites are built using the CMS called WordPress. So WordPress powers more than 43% of the websites on the internet, and it powers big websites for big brands including Disney, Sony, and so many others. And we can see that 38% out of top 10,000 websites are actually powered by WordPress. Now we also see that more than 22% of all new domain names in the United States are running on WordPress CMS. And we also see that each day more than 1,000 new WordPress websites join the top million websites according to W3 Techs. Now you can see here now that WordPress is actually a very popular CMS that most web designers use. And we also know that we have other CMS that are available on the internet, and we listed some of them out on one of our domains when we're explaining about the website development terms and all that. So you go to our YouTube channel to watch some of these videos where we listed some of these CMS that we have. And we can see here that out of all these CMS that are available on the internet, we can see that WordPress is actually the most popular and the most used CMS. Now you can see now that WordPress can deliver any kind of website that you are actually looking out for, starting out from a static website to dynamic websites where you have maybe people registering on the website, or where you have people coming in and downloading music and all that, or where you have one or two activities going on the website that you are thinking of building. And we can see that some of the most popular websites, some of them make use of WordPress, and you can see some of these websites that are listed here. You can see that some of them make use of WordPress. We also see that Wired.com makes use of WordPress, and Disney Books makes use of WordPress. We also see that Usain Bolt websites also make use of WordPress, and the most popular White House website also makes use of WordPress. That means WordPress is not actually limited. Now, starting out with WordPress, you need to know about how you can install WordPress and start making use of WordPress to build your website. Now, do you have your laptop or do you have a phone, your Android phone? You can actually start developing websites for people even with your Android phone, because WordPress can actually be managed via your phone. Now let's get down to business. Once again, I welcome you to Codeverse. My name is Harrison, and I will be guiding you through on the process of installing WordPress on your hosting, on your cPanel. Please, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please, I would like you to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell, and also do well to leave a comment on any of our videos where you have any question, and please share this video to your friends and your family. And please remember that we are also on different social media platforms, as you can see on your screen. Please try as much as possible to follow us on all the social media platforms that we are in, and from time to time we promise to always deliver you useful video tutorials that you actually need. Now let's get down on the process of installing WordPress. Now you head over to your control panel. Now we are installing WordPress on a new domain that we just bought. Now this is the domain, so I'll just copy out this domain. This is the domain, so let's view it and see if the domain is going to load up. Now you can see now that the domain is actually empty. Now when you buy a new domain and a hosting and you have not installed anything on that particular server, on that particular domain, you're going to see this kind of thing. It's going to be like this in this format. It's going to be practically empty until you start installing WordPress, or you install maybe a script, or maybe you install your the code that you have worked on before you can see the effects. So let's get down to installing WordPress. Now when you come to your control panel, we treated that in our last discussion where we talked about the interface of the control panel, and please, if you have not watched that, do so. Now you're going to have, there are two places where you can actually click to install WordPress. Now the first one is you can use this Soft Colors app installer. You can use Soft Colors app installer, or you go straight to where we have scripts, and you can see WordPress. Now you can also make use of the search bar here. The search bar here, you can search for Soft Colors, you can see that, or you can also search for WordPress. So you can see WordPress Manager by Soft Colors. So Soft Colors is a software that comprises of all these CMS that we have, like WordPress, like Joomla, Magento, and so many other CMS. So we head over to WordPress Manager by Soft Colors. If you do not see that on your hosting, you just go ahead and search for Soft Colors alone, or you search for WordPress alone. So you're going to see WordPress Manager by Soft Colors. So we click on it. Now when you click on it, you're going to see this particular field here. You're going to see this particular field. So just focus your attention on where we have WordPress management. You can see that WordPress management. Right now we don't have any WordPress installation on this particular server, and that is why this place says no WordPress installation found. So by the time we install a WordPress installation, we're going to see it among the list. So any WordPress that you install, they will all be lined up in this particular place. Whether you install 2 WordPress, 3 WordPress on different domains, they are going to be lined up in this particular place. So right now we click on install. Now when you click on install, alright, now when you click on install, this is what you're going to come up with. Now WordPress actually have different versions, both the latest version and the outdated versions, and you can see now this is WordPress, this is the star rating, then these are the versions that have been released so far by WordPress. So we have the latest version, which is 6.3, the old version, which is 6.22, that is the one that just recently went away. Then that does not mean you cannot also install on any of the version. You can install on any of the version, both the latest and the old version, but it is advisable that you always install the latest version so that you will have an optimized website that is also secured. So we have different versions up to 4.9 version. Then you can see the release date of the latest version, which is 6.3. This is the released date where they released it. So right now we come down, this is WordPress logo, Then we have what install, we have overview, we have features, we have screenshot, demo, and all that. So you have no business with this actually. So you just go ahead and you click on, you see this software setup, you scroll down, then choose the installation URL. So which particular domain do you want to install the WordPress on? Now your hosting server can actually accommodate up to 2 domains. You can accommodate 2 domains. So take for instance, you have 2 domains on your cPanel. You have 2 domains or 3 domains on your cPanel on your hosting server. So right now when you come here, once you click on this choose domain, you will be prompted to select the domain that you want to install the WordPress on. So but because we just have a single domain on our server, that is why we are not seeing any other domain. But by the time we add an add-on domain or we create a subdomain, we are going to see the domains that are listed here. So right now here is the HTTP. I talked about the HTTP and the HTTPS in my last video. So please, if you have not watched that, you go back to the channel and also watch that. I explained about the HTTP and the HTTPS. So right now, if your website has an SSL certificate, you will just go ahead to select the HTTPS, or you select HTTPS this with this www, whichever one you want, if your website has an SSL. So you click on this. Now we've selected the domain. This is the domain. Then this place is the in directory. So we are not installing the website on a directory. What does the directory mean? So for instance, now maybe I want to create a directory. Creating a directory means that after the domain, you are going to have maybe another name like this, let's say GH, something like that. So the website will now load as harrycodebase.xyz//gh. So it doesn't end at .syz. There will be an extension after the .syz. So that's what the directory is all about, and we are not creating a directory for that. So right now we are leaving this place blank. So here has to do with the version that you want to actually install. So like I said before, you make sure you have the latest installation, the latest WordPress installation installed. So you can see other versions that we have here listed on WordPress. You can also visit the WordPress.org website. You can also see a whole lot of other versions that are there. So from time to time, WordPress they update WordPress so that it will meet up with the security features and any website features as well. So you make sure that your own version is also updated. And if you have a website already that is built on WordPress, whenever you visit the administrator's dashboard and there's a latest update of WordPress, you're going to see the notification and you'll be prompted to update or upgrade to the latest version. So right now we scroll down to the next one. The next one has to do with the site setting. The site settings. So the site setting here now, this is where you select this, you put in the site name. So this is where you put in the site name. So for instance, you can delete the my blog and put in, so let me just, you put in the site name. So the site name could be the name of the website. Then here we have the site description. The site description is a short or a brief description that talk about the website. So let me just say a WordPress learning environment. So you can see that. So right now this place is enable multi-site. We are not enabling multi-site because we are not doing multiple sites in one domain. No, so we are not enabling this. So don't enable this. Also don't tick this. don't tick this. So the next one now is the admin account. So this has to do with the administrator's login details, the login details that you'll be using to log into your admin dashboard as the owner of the website. So this is where you put in the admin username. So you can change this to something else. So let me just say Harry Code. Then here has to do with the password. So you can put in a password. Then this particular key will prompt you to generate a new password if you want to do that. So here shows you that the password is strong and all that. Then this one has to do with the administrator's email address. So later I will show you how to create a customized or a business email address. So right now you can leave this, or if you have, maybe you want to impute your Gmail address or any email that you have, you can also put it in this particular place. Now here has to do with the language of the website. So the language of the website by default is English, so you can also change to any language that you want. But nevertheless, your website can also have a translator, so that anybody that comes to your website, they should be able to translate to any language that they want. Now the next one has to do with plugins. So you can leave this ticked, this one, anyone that is ticked automatically for you, just leave it like that. So we'll scroll down to the next one, which is the advanced option. The advanced option. Now the advanced option, one good thing about the WordPress is that when you are installing a fresh WordPress, a database is automatically created or generated for you automatically. And most of WordPress websites, they all start with WP. They all start with WP. So you can see that now, WP. You can see that, WP. So that is it. So you can change the database name and also the preface. The preface is WP, but leave it like that. Always leave it like that. Then you can see this is enabled. You can see this is enabled, so you leave it like that. Then the next one is the backup. The backup location, leave it by default. Leave it by default. Then the automated backup. Do you want WordPress to always be doing backup for you? If you want that, you make sure you click on this place. Choose the period that you want WordPress to be doing the backup for you. So if you want it once in a week, they should do a backup. Then you choose this particular once in a week. So now the backup rotation has to do with, for instance, you backed up a website today, then it backed up for you by next week. So how many of the backups should you have before fresh backup will overtake or override the old backups? So you can leave this place as 4 or 3. By default is 4, so which is okay. Now the next one is the theme. The theme has to do with the appearance. So right now by default, the WordPress has given you a default theme already, so we don't need to, we can select any theme, but for now, no, we are not selecting any theme. In our subsequent videos, I'll be showing you how you can put in a new theme on your WordPress website. So right now everything is fine. We go ahead and we click on install. So by the time you click on install, it's going to check the submitted data, and once it gets up to 100%, then the WordPress website has been installed. So let's wait for it to load. Alright, so the WordPress has been installed successfully. Congratulations. So the WordPress has been installed. Now let us view our website again and see what it gives to us. So before, you can see the way the website appeared. So wow, so you can see now that a WordPress installation has been done successfully, and you have this particular stuff right now. So you can see now that the interface is not really good. It's very awkward. It looks so scattered and it's not really pleasing to the eyes. So in our subsequent videos, I'll be walking you through on the interface of the WordPress admin dashboard, where you can control a lot of things. So please stay tuned to this channel and stay tuned to this video, and make sure you turn on the notification bell so that when we release subsequent videos to you, you'll be the first to get notified. So thank you for coming to this channel, and also thank you for sharing, and thank you for watching this video on how to install a WordPress website. If you have any question, please make use of the comment section, leave your question, and we'll be ready to respond to your question promptly. So see you in the next video. My name remains Harrison. Bye.